On Bowden's Pond. On Golden Pond reference. Alright. Here we go. It worked. Oh, it worked. Howdy folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures on the center map. And there's a couple things I really want to do. I really, now that we're at level, what are we, 86? We can get the Quetz platform saddles. I really do want to get a platform saddle. In fact, I'm going to get a platform saddle no matter what. But I really want to put on Lucky Lady a capture structure to capture a higher level Quetz. Now, I still want to do that, but the problem is I'm not prepared for that, because I would really like to get a very high level, if not a perfect level tame, which means I really need Rex egg kibble. And my Rex, I've only got one, Rexy. She's a girl, and she could lay eggs, but she's not really laying eggs. I think I need to get a boy with her to increase the odds. I've proven before, empirically, that having a male does help in the egg production. It adds to the random calculator, and you get more eggs. We do get eggs. I was getting fewer eggs with these particular dodos until I added a male, and then I was getting a ton. Have been getting a bunch. So I do need to get a male mate for Rexy, and probably another female or two to increase the egg population, the egg quantity, production. That's the word I was looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a platform saddle for Lucky Lady, but it's really going to be just for going around and hunting out some Rexes. I also, and I don't know if I'm going to do it now, but I want to do it soon, I'm also going to try to start getting into underwater stuff. Because a lot of the drops in the center, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of them are underwater, especially over there as you head towards the volcano. There's drops in the middle of the water. There's drops in the middle of the water back over towards the community center. So I really want to do that, and I also want to explore the underwater and see if they have any deep sea drops or anything of that nature. So we want to do that too. I don't know if we're going to get to that today, but we're going to go for a little hunting. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for Rexes. Low-level females are fine. If I find a perfect female, I'll tame it. And definitely I want to get a high-level male if I can. But, I'll settle for a small or lower-level male just to get the egg population going, or production going. So I'm going to do that. And at the same time, I'm going to kind of scout out places where I want to do a water base. A beach base, basically, so we can have some water critters. The cake is still here. I'm not going to eat it until I'm going to do a lot of crafting, which I will do for sure when I start making my water base. So I'll eat the cake so I get some, hopefully it's still an XP bonus. I don't know what it gives you. I don't know if it always gives you an XP bonus, but we'll find out. Okay, here's Rex number 1. It's a low-level male. That's fine. I'm not going to get picky. If we find a great high level, we'll tame it, but we're not going to go searching through the map for a high level, so we'll go ahead and take this one. Oh, there's another one over there. I wonder what that is. Let's go ahead and start nailing this one. Hopefully it can't bite my Quetz. Good, perfect. Great location, buddy. I should probably use my arrows and not waste my darts, but come on. I don't want to waste a dart there. He's running away. Hopefully he'll turn around before he falls off the edge of the world over there. While he's doing that, let's see what this is. Oh, nice. Female 110. Well, you know what? Unless the female is perfect, I'm going to go for low level, not high level. Because I don't want to waste all of the darts that I need to knock out a 110. This one should be dropping pretty soon. It's only a 20, 25? What was it? Something like that. Pretty low level. It's very close to the neck of my bird. But there it goes. Perfect. I don't have any kibble. In fact, I don't even have any prime meat, so I'm going to let that starve for a second. In fact, I'm going to go kill that 110. Yeah, I know. It's a 110, but look at that. It's almost dead already. And it's going to be so much prime. And it's a female, but it's a 110. It'll take forever to knock it out. Use way too many resources. It's all a matter of math right now. Way too many resources. Oh, come on. Look at all these RGs. Well, at least they're not interested in me, so. Oh, yeah, that's right. This guy can level up. I'm not on the Valhalla server where I've got a totally maxed out guy. Now, I want him for weight, so that is my primary. see anything bad around here. Not really. Go ahead and transfer all of my inventory here. So I get those primes with good timers. It's a 25. And let's go ahead and, whoop, get in there. Let's go ahead and give it some prime to eat. It should be sufficient. It's not going to need too much. I see something moving over there that's kind of scaring me. It's a shadow of something. I don't know what. What is that a shadow of? Oh, it's a tree. Okay, female Rex 2 is a level 5 over here. We need to deal with all of these little miscreants, including a slightly higher level male that's over here, Rex that's over here. We need to lead him away. Get rid of him before we can finish taming her up. Okay, that's fine. Here is the male. Let's go ahead and get the XP from this guy. Notice the bottom left corner, I ate the cake. So I've got my XP bonus, and I ate the cake because I made a whole bunch of tranquilizer darts. I figured, hey, why not? I'm going to grind a whole lot of gunpowder and spark powder and make bullets and then make tranquilizer darts. Might as well use the XP boost. And I should be able to, if I can kill this Rex, get an XP boost here too. And I hope that I don't know that it applies to the animals, but it definitely applies to me. So, come on. This is like a 100, I think, or something like that. I don't know what level it is. It's much higher than the 5 over there of the female. I don't want to get too close to the female. Come on, come to me. You're almost dead. A few more bites if I can get to you. Alright, here we go. There it is. 90. Okay. Uh-oh. I angered the Yankee. I have to finish the... Actually, I can just pick the Yankee up. You know what? I don't want to fight you, Yankee. I'm busy, and then my 5's about to wake up. So you go for a little flight. Okay. How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, you're not really about to wake up. Good. Alright, I got a whole bunch of stuff here. I just need the, I just need this stuff, though. Give me the prime! That should be enough to actually tame it, probably. Yeah. Level 5. It's gonna... Oh, 135 Doty. Wow. Don't really need a Doty right now, though. Alright, I'm back and scouting out locations for our water pen. Wherever our little water-based water pen is going to be. This is across from the volcano. I saw this little inlet here. I don't know if it's going to be deep enough or indeed safe enough. Although safe isn't going to be that much of an issue because you're not going to get things from the land attacking stuff in the water. The two worlds don't really mix that much except for Spinos. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be deep enough to do the trick. So this is definitely a candidate. So this is one to note. And I went ahead and made a behemoth gate, and I figured I'd make any columns we need or anything else in the field. The behemoth gate just takes so many resources, I figured I'd make it back at the base. So let's keep looking. There's probably other candidates out here. You know what? Something just occurred to me. I don't necessarily need to look to an inlet, do I? Because we have Stargates, and Stargates work underwater. We could actually use an inland water. In fact, we could even use... Oh, now I need to go back and look at our pond. You know, our beaver pond? It's kind of a... It's not a great place, although, like I said, water critters wouldn't have any problem with dropping saber-tooth tigers and stuff like that, but... Now I'm curious. I want to see if our pond is deep enough to hold, you know, a plesiosaur or something bigger like that. I have no idea. I'm going to go check that out real quick, because if it is, that might be a great place to have our water pen. Oh, please be deep enough. Please be deep enough. Please. I don't remember. I've been in here, but I don't remember how deep it is. Oh, I'd love it if it's deep enough. Then I won't even need the behemoth gate. And I can just leave my critters in here with a Stargate in the middle of the pond to take them to other locations in the ocean. Oh, this would be great. All right. Any bad guys around here? You'd think they'd be attacking the beavers and the Yankees, so probably not. All right. I don't think there's anything bad in here anyway. Oh, looky, looky, looky. That's pretty deep. But that's like the deepest part of the pond. This is fairly deep, but you got to remember that megalodons and that sort of thing are pretty dang big. So I don't know. I mean, it might be worth attempting to do it, you know? Like, trying to take this really deep part right here and putting a gate, like, right on the side of it or down in the middle of it. Now I kind of want to try. So we're going to have to build a gate, put a gate down here, build a gate outside somewhere in the ocean, tame a megalodon, and take them through the gate here and see if they can survive in here. I mean, let's just for test purposes, for grins and giggles, we'll just tame the first megalodon we find, just because it's a test, right? We don't have to get a perfect one. I don't want to lose a really good one if things go wrong. So let's go and see, what do we need for a gate? I always forget exactly what we need for a gate. All right. There's a lot of crystal for the ZPM. And then we need 200, so we need another 20 crystal, 10 electronics. Actually, we're going to need 2 of them, right? So we need a bunch. All right, we get all those resources together and we're going to make them. Oh no, I made a major boo-boo. I was out here collecting some obsidian, and I had the Yankee and the bear, and I had the Yankee following the bear, and we were heading back to the gate because we had a bunch of obsidian. And we were over there, and I came back over here, and I said, ooh, there's another piece of obsidian over here. I'm going to come on over here and get this obsidian. And then just as I realized it, I turned around and said, oh, no, the Yankees. And then the Yankee fell into the lava. And I was running this direction over here to try to figure out a way to get the Yankee out of the lava, and the Yankee died. I need a new Yankee now. All right, well, now I'm in the hunt for a high-level Yankee. Fortunately, I had transferred a bunch of the obsidian onto the bear, so I'm not at a complete loss. I did lose a saddle, but I think we're going to survive, but sorry, Yankee. Sorry, Bessie. Rest in peace, Bessie. All right, we have our Stargates. Let's head on over to our pond and place one of them here, and then head on out. And I think I have all the supplies I'm going to need. I do. To tame a low-level megalodon as a test. Maybe an ichthy as well. Well, I don't have what I need to tame an ichthy, but I have what I need to tame a megalodon. Faux show. Actually, it just dawned on me, I do not have the necessary pieces of foundation. So let's actually harvest some stuff here. Even though I'm right next to my base, might as well just do it here and get it over with. You know the best way to get stone? Crystal and metal nodes. You tend to get a lot more stone than you would from an actual rock. I've noticed. Yeah. Lots of stone there. I don't know if I... Let's see. Foundations. How many? Just one, probably. Yep. Can I make any pillars? I want to make one pillar. Because I want to try to sink these foundations further into the ground than I normally could. Come on over here, grab this wood, get away from me, Yankee, don't troll me. What level are you? 65? Because I'm in the market for an Yankee now. I need to watch out for this stuff. Okay, let's take that foundation down here. Let's go ahead and throw it on 5. Then we'll hold down Alt 5. We can build one more. I'm pretty sure we're going to be short foundations. We're going to be short... Oh, stone and thatch. Okay. So let's get some thatch going here. Trying to avoid that troll. Love how they troll you. Accidentally strike them and then you're dead. You're dead, sucker. I need some stones. Let's just pick up some stones. I don't think I have enough here to make another one. Nope. Gonna have to throw something out. Let's throw out some wood real fast. Pick up some more stones. I like how the Yankees growl all the time like they're angry. Okay. I'm going to need to pick up that wood and make another foundation here, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Can I make one? No. What do you mean I can't make one? I know what it is, that metal. I don't need that metal. I don't need that crystal. Okay. Excellent. Let's go to an actual rock over here. Or even this middle node, I guess. Okay, one more. If that little thing on the left goes white, that can make our fourth one. If it goes white again, there's our fifth one. Alright. And now, I can get rid of all this junk. Good resources, but I'm right next to home, and I already have the resources, so it's not a big deal. Go ahead and set that for use. Get rid of my axe. Get into the water. I think we're going to go over here, right? This is the deepest part? Yeah, right down here. I think we're going to try to put the foundations down here if we can. Let's do that. And I don't know if this will work, but, you know, we're going to try it. Okay, there's 4 that way, and I'm sure I can put one over here, I think, where this pillar is. Demolish that guy. And put another one in. Perfect. Let's get some air. We're almost ready to drown. I probably should bring my scuba gear for this, so I think I'll go back and get it. Let's go ahead and make the entrance this direction. So let's grab a gate. There we go. Electronics are working down here, even though it's not powered yet. Give it a ZPM. Toggle the DHD before I die, before I drown. And get some air. Oh, I like how it's sticking out like that. Oh, that is awesome. I have to keep that in mind, though, when bringing animals in, that you want to come in from the bottom. I mean, that would be a good sign, right? I mean, if I'm bringing in an animal that is too big to fit below this halfway mark, then they're not going to fit in this pond at all. Rename the Stargate. We're going to rename this to Bowden's Pond, I guess. We'll call it Bowden's Pond. It's near my base. Alright, it's time to make some scuba gear. And I actually left our quets down at the pond because I actually tested the gate. I opened it in the pond and came through here, so it definitely works underwater, which is really cool. But I need to make scuba gear. Just dawned on me, I don't have any. So, flippers I can make, the leggings I can make. What do I need for this? I need the middle water reservoir and the scope attachment. Scope and the middle water reservoir. Alright, then back to scuba. Okay, now, what do I need to make all of these things? And do I have what I need? Armor, scuba. Fiber, polymer, we can make the polymer. Chitin, keratin, cementing paste, that's not a problem. So we need some more cementing paste in here. A bunch more fiber and chitin and keratin. Yeah, fiber, chitin, keratin, then we just need to make a little bit of polymer. So let's take that and one of those. And some fiber, some fibre. That'll work, I think. And let's just slap it all in here. Don't put it in any particular folder at the moment. Okay, I can make that. I need some cementing paste, I said, and some polymer. I've still got plenty of cementing paste, thanks to our friends. Now that we have some foundations in their pond, I'm a little concerned they may not spawn. But we'll see what happens. And I need to make the polymer, so it requires a gasoline. And here we go. Polymers, which are not in that folder anymore. I love it when it does that. Alright. And let's just make 52, because I think I needed 40. Right? Something like that. Go back here and find out. Let's go ahead and make those. I think I made them. Go ahead and make those. I think I made them. And polymer 40. I don't even know if I need the leggings, frankly. Leggings give 200 hypothermic, which is I probably do for the cold water. If there is any, yeah, I'm sure there is some cold water here on the center. So yeah, those are being made. Why do I not have enough for? I'm going to run out of something here, right? What am I going to run out of? Cementing paste, perhaps? Not quite sure. Oh, it is going to be cementing paste, because I use cementing paste to make the polymers. So after this server lag from saving ends, we'll be able to get some more cementing paste. Alright, I think we're going to have enough here to do what we need to do. And finish this scuba gear. Okay, so we've got a mated pair of fairly high-level megalodons here. I had to clear out a bunch of mantas and scare off a bunch of dolphins. But I'm trying to get these guys, at least one of them, to come on over here. Here, they're both coming over, finally. I've been pegging this one on the left quite a bit. And I'll let it keep coming. You can even get a bite of me if you want. There you go. Perfect. Stay right here. Be level 115. You're the better one, I think. The other one's, I think, a 100. Or maybe even lower. Come on. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm not really waiting enough time between shots here. Oh, that might be unconscious. Yep, sure is. Alright, now we got to deal with this one. I can tame them both, that'd be great. Let's see if I can get this one in the shot here, getting some attention. There we go. Come on over here, baby. Come on. Come back to me. I've got my oxygen tank on. That's the only thing I've got on. The water's clear enough here. I don't need anything else. And I don't really need the flippers. I'm not moving too fast anyway. Come on. Come on over here. You want to fall asleep like your mate? I'll tame you both. I'm fine with that. Even though I didn't want to do high levels because I might end up losing them. Oh, no, 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 no. That better not have hit the other one. Alright, they're both asleep. I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my gear. Actually, I'm going to take those goggles off. Those are horrible. See what the torpor's like. Good. And good. The health is really bad. These dolphins are going to drive me crazy. Alright, I need to get some prime, and I've got a beautiful baby Bronto right here. Just for that purpose, I think. The ARK gods have given me a beautiful source of prime. I don't even know what level it is. Don't really care. As long as it doesn't get in the water and whack my my tames, I don't mind. Might take me an hour to kill it. But we're going to get some prime. Alright, let's see how these guys are doing. Tank. Give me tank. Give me tank. Give me flippers. Give me pants. There we go. I don't see any other bad things over here. Let's go ahead and put some prime on these guys. Some backup. That one's almost tamed. Is that right? Prime, backup. Oh, wow. Yeah. Tame is doing great here. Woohoo! Backup. Oops, wrong way. Alright, they should both be up here pretty soon. I'm going to need some Megalodon saddles to guide them through the portal. I'll have to go make those. Where do I want the portal to be? That's the question. I think down here actually it does kind of make sense. This connects to, I don't know if you saw it, but this is the island that's right down in the bottom, the south of the ocean. It's fairly tame here, south of the world. This island is a fairly nice island, fairly tame island. Let me get these flippers off so I can move. Right, and it connects to the rest of the world, so this might be an ideal place to put the gate. So we might as well just start putting it down, I guess. So let's get the materials off of our quets. We've got let's see here, the gate itself, ZPM, and the foundations. Let's go ahead and get those flippers back on again so I can move in the water easily. And down here, I guess, huh? Now, can you get pleasies in here? Or should I go to the other side of the island? Maybe I should go to the other side of the island just in case. I'm not so sure we can get plesiosaurs in here, so, or mosasaurs or any of the big stuff, so Let's go over here where it might be a little deeper. And take a quick look. Oh yeah. Much deeper. And we have other bad guys. So, actually, why don't I wait and kill all the bad guys with my new Megalodons before I put down the foundations. How's that? Okay, here comes the big test. We've got this one following me. I'm going to have this one stay. This is the higher level. The other one should be around here. There it is. I'm going to have it stop following. We're right offshore the community center. The community center's gate is right there. There's the community center. And I named this one underwater or offshore or somewhere like that, community center, so I can kind of remember where it is. So now I'm just going to gamma up a little bit. Well, maybe I'll gamma up a little bit more. Yeah, you know what? Forget that. It's kind of washed out when I do that. So I want to take the lower level one, just in case this doesn't work. And I am going to, first of all, level it up for the heck of it. Okay. And stop. Can I stop? Okay, good. These guys have been fighting a ton of manta rays. And let's go ahead and do the pond and see if it works, guys. I don't know. Let's try it. On Bowden's Pond. On Golden Pond reference. All right. Here we go. It worked. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. That's awesome. That is awesome. This is my new water dino pin, at least for Megalodons. I don't know if Pleasies and Moses and those kinds of things can fit in here, but that's perfect. I'm going to have to give these guys names now, but I'll go back and fetch the other one as soon as this gate is over, folks. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.